This next movie has an all-star studded cast, including some of my favorite actors, Matt Damon and Jeff Bridges, two very brilliant actors. True Grit is about a 14-year-old girl played by Hailey Steinfeld who joined an aging U.S. Marshal played by Jeff Bridges and another lawman played by Matt Damon in tracking her father's killer into hostile Indian territory in Joel. Sticking more closely to the source material than the 1969 feature adaptation starring Western icon John Wayne, The Coens, True Grit tells the story from the young girl's perspective and reteams and celebrated the filmmaking duo with their No Country for Old Men producing partner, Scott Rudin. This movie hits theater on December 22nd. Please check out the behind the scenes for True Grit.
Mr. Cogburn, in your 4 years as U.S. Marshal, how many men have you shot?
Shot or killed?
Let us restrict it to killed so that we may have a manageable figure.
Mr. Cogburn?
What do you want, girl?
I'm looking for the man who killed my father. The man's name is Tom Cheney, and I need somebody to go after him.
What's your name?
My name is Maddie Ross. Are you some kind of law?
I'm a Texas Ranger. I know Cheney. It is at least a two-man job taking him alive.
Marshal Cogburn? Can we depart this afternoon?
We?
I'm going with you.
Congratulations, you've graduated from marauder to wet nurse.
He's being followed.
What do we do, Marshal?
You missed your shot, Cogburn.
Just let this go.
I thought you were going to say the sun was in your eyes. That is to say, your eye.
You got a lot of experience with bounty hunters, do you?
That is a silly question. I am 14.
You can run on for a long time.
Time for you to go home.
I don't like you.
I will not go back, not without Cheney, dead or alive.
And our lady gotta cut you down.
Cheney's here! Help me, Marshal!
I play Rooster Cogburn, who's a U.S. Marshal. He kind of straddles, got a foot in each side of the law, you know, for and against the law. He's well, I guess he's, I don't know, he's a bit of an outlaw, but he has been in the past.
Mr. Cogburn?
What do you want, girl?
I'm looking for the man who killed my father. The man's name is Tom Cheney, and I need somebody to go after him.
What's your name?
My name is Maddie Ross.
She's a 14-year-old girl who sets out to find the killer of her father, and to go on with her, she hires a U.S. Marshal who's played by Jeff Bridges to go on with her.
You missed your shot, Cogburn.
Just let this go.
I thought you were going to say the sun was in your eyes. That is to say, your eye.
I kind of come into this as this guy who's very proud to be a Texas Ranger, but Rooster doesn't really see much value in my, you know, kind of the experience that I have, and I'm trying to kind of impress him. Well, I will throw in with you and your marshal.
No. Marshal Cogburn and I are fine.
It'll be to our mutual advantage. Your marshal, I presume, knows the territory. I know Cheney.
Very kind of laid back that way, have a very relaxed environment that they create on the set. They encourage all of your input that you feel like you want to give. They're very inclusive that way.
Well, they were really flexible with any ideas that any of the actors had, and they were always, you know, wanted to make sure that I was happy with the performance, that I was happy with, you know, the take that we did, and they were always, you know, open that if I wanted to do another take or if I wanted to try something else, they were 100% open to do that.
I think if you took a straw poll of actors all over the world and gave them 3 directors that they'd love to work with, I think Joel and Ethan would probably be on everybody's list. And I'd met them and seen them over the years, and I had a lot of friends who worked with them, and I'd obviously seen all of their films and followed them very, very closely, but it just never had a chance. There was just never a role that was right for me, and so I was thrilled to get a phone call from those guys.
I will give you $10 for him.
From the money you stole from me?
I was not stolen. I'm out for your man.
Jeff was inspired casting, I thought. Jeff is just, this was a perfect role for him because it's a really fun role. It's you know, what the Cogburn character, you know, he drinks too much. He's inappropriate. He bends the rules. He's kind of a classic American, you know, protagonist in a way.
Can we depart this afternoon?
We? You are not going. That is no part of it.
You have misjudged me if you think I'm silly enough to give you $50 and watch you simply ride off.
I'm a bonded U.S. Marshal.
That weighs but little with me.
I don't know that anything surprised me about him. I mean, I know he's just such an amazing actor. Actually, that's not true. I have to say some of the things that he did was just like, I mean, you know, you read the script, you see the original, you read the book, and you have a vision in your mind of what you think it's going to be, and then you see these guys do it, and it's completely different. And every take they did, there was something different, and it was amazing for me to experience it being my first thing because I see that, you know, that's how I want to be, you know. But working with him was absolutely amazing. He's such a joy to be around on and off set, and he's just a pleasure.
The movie really centers around her experiences, and we really lucked out with Haley Steinfeld. She's just so wonderful, and I was concerned in the beginning because there really wasn't any. This was her first movie, you know. And just after, you know, the first day of filming, I said, oh, God, did we ever luck out with her? She's just wonderful.
Haley's actually younger than the character that she plays, and it's a really incredible performance. It's amazing to me that a 13-year-old did what she does in the film. It's just a really great performance, which is a kind of a testament to her and also to Ethan and Joel and the way that they directed her.
Matt, who plays LaBeef, a Texas Ranger in the movie, is so terrific. He brings a lot of comedy to it, and you know, he rides beautifully, and he's got a great character going, and a wonderful guy to just spend time with. But his acting was, you know, just superb. And whenever you work with an actor like that brings so much, it improves your own game and everybody else's. You know? So it was, you know, a real joy working with Matt.
It's not just a simple revenge story. It's about growing up and getting older and time getting away and all the things that happen. I found it oddly because, you know, when I'm in a movie, I tend to not be as moved necessarily by it, but I found myself really moved by it. It's got a lot of humanity, you know, as well as a lot of humor.
Well, another great show, right? I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Write in with any comments, suggestions, or hellos at lifestyles_today@yahoo.com. Have a super duper weekend and week. Kin chào, tạm biệt quý vị.